Hi guys, welcome back to Nduta's kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys how I make this delicious mixed vegetables. I use some green beans, some spring onions. I'm going to use a quarter courgette, some carrots, one tomato, and some potatoes. So I'll start by peeling my potatoes, and I've just brought my bowl of water there so that I can ensure that my potatoes do not discolor. If you like, you can also use your potatoes without peeling them. You can just wash them with a piece of cloth or a vegetable brush and then cut them in the pieces that you would prefer. I'm just going to show you guys how I peeled this one, and then we're going to go to the next step. If you want to reduce the discoloration of your potatoes when you're peeling them, ensure that you put them in water immediately you peel. Once I finished peeling my potatoes, I cut them into very small pieces because I wanted my potatoes to be the same size as my other vegetables. I also cut them into small pieces because I wanted them to cook a lot faster, and also because you're going to have it with other vegetables. You don't want to bite into a big chunk of potatoes, so cut them into as small pieces as you can. And then once I finished with my potatoes, I started cutting my green beans. I also cut them into as small pieces as I could because also I don't want to feel like I'm biting into very big pieces. This kind of vegetables is the kind you would serve with something like rice and beef, and so it is something that you would easily fetch with a spoon, and so that's why I'm cutting it into very small pieces. Please don't mind my cooking stick, it's been discolored from using it a lot with turmeric. Once I put my onions, my red onions, into my hot oil, I added in my grated carrots and my one tomato, and then I'm just going to cover it and let it cook for a while, and then I'm going to continue with the rest of my things. I started with my carrots because that's the only thing that I did not soak in hot water. For my string beans and my potatoes, I soaked in hot water or blanched them in hot water just so that they would take a shorter time to cook. Just like you see, my green beans have been blanched, and that is going to make sure that they cook properly and evenly together with the rest of my ingredients, regardless of the fact that they are very hard. Next, I added in my string onions. String onions add a very nice flavor to your vegetables, and that is why I did not put them together with my onions when I was starting, because I want them to cook like this. And finally, my potatoes. And I also blanched my potatoes just as I did my green beans, just because I want them to cook easily. Let me just give some detail on how to blanch. You should boil some water, then add some salt into your boiling water so that your vegetables do not lose their color. Then briefly dip in your vegetables. For example, if you want to blanch some broccoli so that they cook quickly, dip in your broccoli for some time and then take your broccoli out and pour cold water on it. That is going to make sure that your vegetables are a little bit softer, and so they're going to take a short period of time to cook. And my vegetables are ready. I can serve them now, or I can put them in plastic bags and serve them with any other thing I make, because this can be eaten with anything. I hope you liked this video. Until next time, bye. Please subscribe.